Manchester Tower, speedbird 1503, fully ready, Tango 1.
12503, line up runway 23 left, Tango 1.
Okay, line up runway 23 left, speedbird 1503.
Speedbird 1503, runway 23 left, cleared takeoff to surface wind is 230 degrees 17 knots.
Takeoff 23 left, speedbird 1503.
Welcome to Flight Experience. This short presentation will guide you through the pre-flight briefing, which explains the controls, instruments and basic flying techniques. Let's start off with an overview of the simulator. System controls are in the roof panel above the windows. Below you'll find the flight instruments and in front of the seats the control column and rudder pedals. In between the seats is the throttle quadrant, and the radios are located in the center pedestal. This is the control column. Pulling it back operates the elevator and raises the nose. Releasing the back pressure allows the control column to return to the neutral position, and pushing forward lowers the nose. To turn the aircraft, use the ailerons. Moving the control to the left tells the aircraft to roll to the left. Moving the control to the right rolls the aircraft to the right. The rudder pedals operate the rudder. Press the right rudder pedal and the aircraft yaws to the right. Press the left rudder pedal and the aircraft yaws to the left. The wheel brakes are operated by toe pressure on the top of the rudder pedals. Nose wheel steering is for use on the ground. Use the tiller handle to turn right and left. Stabilizer trim operates the tailplane. This sets the neutral position for the control column and operates in the normal sense. Pushing the switches up trims the aircraft nose down. Pushing the switches down trims the aircraft nose up. Flaps are operated by the flap lever. Lift the lever up and out of the detent and select the flaps required. Set flaps 5 for takeoff and 30 for landing. This is the speed brake lever. Lift the lever out of the detent and pull it back to the flight detent, which raises the spoilers to increase the rate of descent. Set to arm before landing. To operate the park brake lever, simply pull the lever towards you. Now let's look at the flight instruments. The primary flight display has 5 instruments. In the center is the artificial horizon. You'll notice the blue sky at the top and the brown earth at the bottom. The line dividing the two is the horizon. At the top of the blue section you'll see a curved angle of bank scale. On the left-hand side is the airspeed indicator indicating 225 knots. On the right-hand side you'll see the altimeter indicating 2940 feet. To the right of the altimeter is the vertical speed indicator indicating 1200 feet per minute rate of climb. Below the artificial horizon is the top section of a compass. The navigation display is a moving map and compass. At the center you'll see 2 parallel lines that represent the runway, and the triangle represents our aircraft. Let's look at the takeoff procedure now. First, release the park brake. Then open the thrust levers to set 40%. This is indicated on the engine instrument's N1 gauges at the top of the panel. When the engines are stabilized, open the thrust to give 100%. As we accelerate down the runway, stay on the center line by gentle use of the rudder pedals. As we reach our takeoff speed, rotate by pulling back on the control column in a continuous smooth movement until the nose comes up. When airborne, raise the landing gear. We're aiming for 15 degrees nose up. At this point you may need to relax the back pressure to maintain 15 degrees. Now now in preparation for landing, arm the auto brake for wheel braking and the speed brake for the spoilers. With the aircraft on final approach, maintain the extended centerline of the runway and the correct approach path. Listen to the height callouts and at 50 feet close the thrust levers. Allow the aircraft to settle gently onto the runway. At touchdown, the speed brake deploys. This is your cue to apply reverse thrust. Check to see that the auto brake is operating correctly. As we get to 70 knots, select reverse idle. Well, I hope you enjoyed the pre-flight briefing. I'll pass you over to your instructor now, who'll happily answer any questions for you. Thank you for flying Flight Experience.
Ready, Tango 1.
1503, line up runway 23 left, Tango 1.
Head line up and wait 23 left, speedway 1503.
Speedbird 1503, runway 23 left, clear takeoff. The surface wind is 230 degrees 17 knots.
Take off 23 left, speedway 1503.